HTML paragraphs. Let's have some fun and discover a bit more about them.
What's up guys, I'm Marian and my passion is to create a web and help you be part of it. If you're new over here, this is CodeUp, where you will become a professional front-end developer with or without any prior knowledge of coding, so consider subscribing. In the previous lesson, we've created a template and we also created headings.html out of it. In today's lesson, we'll do the same by creating paragraphs.html out of the same template. So let's do that. With our template open, let's use file savers, paragraphs.html.
This is a
And use
paragraph.
Ctrl-D a few times to update the change me placeholder using multi-line edit. Let's update our description too. And the link to paragraphs.html. Let's create a couple of paragraphs. And this is another paragraph. Now let's copy our paragraph link and paste it across all the other files. Let's use speed power.
Now let's go to our paragraph page and actually let's view it in the browser. So refresh. And this is our paragraph page. Now let's scroll a bit down and see a couple of examples where we encounter white spaces. And white spaces are extra spaces or extra lines that the browser ignores. We'll learn later on how we can avoid this. But for the moment, let's just type multiple lines and see how they are ignored in the browser. I call upon post-rendering mighty speed. As we can see, our recent paragraph examples are rendered as one line. Now let's scroll a bit down and find the break tag or break line. So using this tag inside the paragraph, we can make the text start from a new line. Let's see it in action. And let's see it in action. Now let's write 2 poems, one using a paragraph tag and one using a pre tag. And see them render in action. Let's also record our steps. So using Alt-Shift-Down arrow, we make a couple of copies, and using Ctrl-D, we change the headings to paragraphs, and we just fill in some content. And we copy the links before doing that content. So let's move that up with Alt up arrow, and this one will be like many files later. We use Alt Shift arrow down and then Alt arrow down to move the content below. So some 50 files later. We copy the link file into the other 49 files. So that could be a really challenge. Well, this is it, guys. In a nutshell, this is your recipe for creating simple websites. It will work just well without any problem. However, if you find yourself that the number of pages increases, let's say like 49 in our examples, 40-50 pages, or even more, 100, the maintenance cost of using this technique will be pretty high, and there is a slight chance that you might go crazy doing so much repetition. So with this said, I'll close this beginner series, and I'll wait you in the next series, where I'll teach you how to professionally build simple, medium and complex websites using a new technique that will make the build faster and the maintenance as low as possible. You'll build websites just like professionals do. So see you in the next series.